In the vast expanse of the galaxy, home to countless civilizations, there is one mystery that no one dares to discuss: Earth. The planet doesn't appear on star charts, and its name is never spoken. Yet, whispers exist, faint and fleeting, hinting at a forbidden truth. The Galactic Conclave, the governing body that oversees order among the stars, has ensured this silence for millennia. To question it is to risk exile, or worse. Veltran, a historian of the Xarathi species, had always been drawn to the anomalies of the galaxy. His work involved tracing the origins of civilizations, piecing together the rise and fall of empires, and cataloging the shared history of the stars. But when he stumbled upon fragmented references to a system called Sol, he found something unusual. The records were incomplete, deliberately so. Data about the third planet, Earth, had been meticulously erased, leaving behind only gaps that Veltran couldn't ignore. He began to dig deeper, starting with the Conclave's archives. To his surprise, access to files related to Sol required clearance levels far beyond his own. Even species known for their vast knowledge and age-old traditions had nothing to say about it. The pattern was consistent. Earth's existence had been expunged from collective memory. Veltran's curiosity turned to obsession. He approached his mentor, Gilek, a scholar renowned for her wisdom. But her reaction was unlike anything he'd expected. Her usually calm demeanor cracked as she leaned in and whispered, "Forget it, Veltran. For your own sake." She refused to elaborate, her fear palpable. Unfazed, Veltran reached out to colleagues from other species. Their responses were the same: denial, avoidance, and in some cases, outright panic. It was as if Earth itself was a phantom, a shadow the galaxy feared to acknowledge. Veltran began to feel the weight of his quest. Doors that were once open to him began to close. Invitations to conferences dried up. His funding was quietly revoked. Late one night, Veltran received an anonymous message. It was a single sentence: "They fear what they cannot control." Attached was a set of coordinates, precise and unmistakable. It pointed directly to the Sol system. Despite the risks, Veltran knew he had to continue. He pieced together what little information he could find. Earth, he learned, had once been the home of a species that rose quickly, too quickly for the galaxy's liking. But why would a single species warrant such extreme measures? What had humanity done to earn the galaxy's collective silence? The more he uncovered, the more the pieces began to fit together. Earth wasn't erased because of its insignificance. It was erased because it mattered too much. Whatever had happened there, whatever humanity had done, the galaxy had decided that Earth was better left forgotten. But Veltran couldn't accept that. For him, the truth wasn't just a historical curiosity. It was something far greater, a question that demanded an answer, no matter the cost. After the war, humanity sought to prove that they were more than just warriors. They extended a hand of cooperation to the Galactic Conclave, proposing an alliance based on equality. They believed that the galaxy could thrive if its diverse civilizations shared knowledge and resources without the constraints of rigid hierarchies. At first, some species hesitated, but the Conclave, eager to regain stability, reluctantly agreed to humanity's terms. For a brief period, there was hope. Humanity's technological advancements, born from necessity during the war, began to benefit their new allies. Breakthroughs in medicine, energy, and engineering spread quickly across the galaxy. Human scientists worked alongside alien counterparts, and cultural exchanges flourished. However, this era of collaboration was short-lived. Humanity's unique traits, so vital to their survival, soon began to ripple through the galaxy in unexpected ways. The first signs of trouble were subtle. Alien species, long accustomed to predictable routines and traditions, began to adopt human concepts like individualism and ambition. For species that valued collective harmony above all else, these changes were destabilizing. Ancient customs, once unshakable, started to erode. Younger generations questioned their elders, inspired by humanity's bold defiance of tradition. The effects weren't just cultural. Humanity's adaptability, a trait honed by millennia of survival on a harsh and ever-changing planet, had an almost viral quality. In mixed-species environments, alien workers began adopting human problem-solving approaches, often bypassing the rigid protocols their civilizations had relied on for centuries. While these innovations increased efficiency, they also caused fractures within long-standing hierarchies. Leaders who once ruled with unquestioned authority found themselves challenged by subordinates empowered by human ideals. The tipping point came during a joint experiment led by human and alien scientists. The project aimed to create a shared biological interface, allowing species to communicate directly through neural links. The intention was noble, fostering understanding and unity. But the unintended consequences were catastrophic. Humanity's neural adaptability overwhelmed the system, creating an imbalance that spread to other species. Individuals connected to the network began exhibiting behaviors previously unheard of in their cultures: curiosity where there was once conformity, rebellion where there was once obedience. Entire civilizations began to spiral. Species that had maintained stable societies for millennia suddenly faced internal upheaval. Long-standing alliances fractured as factions within these species vied for control. The Conclave's power weakened further, and chaos spread across the stars. Humanity, recognizing the unintended consequences of their actions, tried to step back. They dismantled the experiment and offered reparations, but the damage was done. The galaxy no longer saw humanity as partners. They saw them as a force of disruption, an unpredictable element that threatened the delicate balance holding their civilizations together. The Conclave made a decision. Contact with Earth was to be severed, and humanity was to be isolated. Earth's existence was erased from records, and any attempt to reach out to the humans was forbidden. The galaxy hoped that, by cutting off humanity, they could restore order. But even in isolation, humanity continued to grow, watching, waiting, and learning.